Sean, Katie, Sean. Katie, what happened in the last episode of The Last of Us?
It started off like, I would say it was quite quick. We saw Joel and his daughter Sarah, right?
Mm-hmm.
Their kind of lives together, and then ultimately the outbreak happened, which was terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
The old lady with the weird tentacly things.
Mm-hmm.
Joel had kind of like was trying to get Sarah to safety, but he came across this army guy who I guess was told to not take any chances and just put them down.
Mm-hmm.
And he ended up shooting Sarah and killing her. And then flash forward, what was it, 20 years?
20 years, yeah.
Joel's kind of like a grumpy, kind of grouchy, like old man.
Doesn't like anyone.
No, still cool though, still, you know, kicks.
He's still Pedro Pascal.
Yeah.
That's all you need to say.
Yeah, okay. He's with the last, what was her name again?
Tessa,
yeah. They kind of work together.
Yep.
And they were trying to find...
They're smugglers.
Smugglers. Trying to find Tommy because he is in a watchtower and he hasn't heard from him in a while.
Yep.
So he's worried something's happened to him.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just them trying to get like car battery and get stuff started. When we found the Fireflies, who were like a rebel organisation trying to oppose the military control over this like safe zone.
Mm-hmm.
Quarantine zone, yeah. Which is where we found Ellie.
Yep.
Who has been bitten. We found out she was bitten and is technically infected, but she didn't turn. So a wound is like 3 weeks old. So we assume she's immune somehow.
Yeah.
And that's where it ended, wasn't it?
Yep.
Them breaking out the quarantine zone and trying to get to.
Joel killed that guy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Sort of had a PTSD flashback and beat him to death. And then as the shot was fading, we saw the two sort of destroyed buildings of the city.
It looks insane, like, doesn't it?
And we heard...
screeching. Ugh.
Yeah.
It's horrible, isn't it?
So this is episode 2. Let's watch.
Do you know what it is, right? I feel like slow zombies are way better than these kind of zombies. But these aren't really zombies, are they? People keep on saying.
Yeah, they're not zombies. Because they're not undead.
Yeah. But like they run, which is terrifying.
Oh, middle flashback. Jakarta. What is mycology? Do you think they've found...
I don't know. I was going to say like microscopic biology or something. I don't know.
Maybe. Do you think they've found someone who's infected and they need her to inspect them?
Maybe.
Because the obvious thing here could be that she's started it. But is it...
That's what I thought it was.
Is it that the military have captured someone who is showing the effects and they want her to inspect? Because she's the foremost authority. Is it like a shiitake mushroom that's gone sentient?
Shiitake mushroom. God.
This is how it is. Don't let them go near them. I don't know why. There's so many instances where you'd be like, do you know what? Just burn whatever it is alive.
If I was her, and they had said, right, there's this new thing that's like living inside of people, you would just say, right, no. Like, I'm not being this woman. Doesn't matter how qualified I am.
Oh, hey. Let's keep it PG. That's breast.
Oh, it's a bite. Oh, so she wasn't even the first one.
Ooh. Oh, don't do it.
Don't get any of the goo on you. There's going to be some goo in there.
That would be enough for me. I'd be like, nope, nah, get me out of here.
She just pulls out a mushroom.
You laugh, but it is fungus. You psycho woman! What are you doing? Oh, it's moving. It was moving. Get out of there.
Oh, that's actually... Oh. Oh.
Saya telah menghabiskan waktu hidup saya untuk mempelajari aku. Jadi tolong dengarkan saya baik-baik.
She has a very morbid tone.
Tidak ada obat.
Yeah.
Dan tidak ada vaksin. Dan seluruh orang yang ada di dalamnya.
I take it they didn't listen.
I assume not. I think that's what makes these zombies so much worse, is that
Pada bisa antar saya pulang.
I think that's what's so good about sort of zombie, like, the idea of a zombie outbreak is that you can't really stop it. Unless you find every single person who's bitten and kill them.
It's hard to contain it.
Yeah. And then once it hits airports, it's game over, really, isn't it? But that guy, at the beginning of the first one, said something like, if the temperature rose, it would just be... You wouldn't really have a way to fight it, would you?
No. She found me after I was bitten.
And she didn't shoot you.
Clearly not. She locked me up and had her guys test me every day to see if I was getting sick.
Test you how?
I have to pee.
Test you how?
They'd make me count to 10 and hold out my hand and then keep it steady. But you know, I think what really impressed them was the fact that I didn't turn into a fucking monster.
Is that chicken?
Yeah. Or until they get it from smugglers. Guess not you guys.
Hey.
I like how cheeky she
Why
is.
are you so important to Marlon? Don't lie to me. I will take you back.
You take me back if you don't get your battery.
You heard that? Let's just finish it. It doesn't matter if she is or she isn't what the Fireflies say. If they believe that she is, then we get what we want.
True.
If she so much as twitches.
Don't.
Really? Guy's got a gun?
Can I have a gun?
Absolutely not.
Hey, Jesus, fine. I'll just throw a fucking sandwich at them.
Oh dear.
I know, I don't blame her. Like, I feel like if I was going out there, you would want a gun. Or at least some kind of long weapon.
Yeah, looks different in the daylight, huh?
That's a cool shot.
I mean, the people that can do stuff like this are just insane, aren't they?
Yeah.
You get moving.
I wonder what it is about her. Like, is it her blood? Because, like, it's evolution, isn't it? That's how the fungus was able to get inside of humans.
Like a fucked up moon.
It's the long way or the we're fucking dead way.
Well, I vote long way, just based on that limited information.
You have to check it from the hotel first.
Oh, not a hotel. I don't like hotels. There's a few select locations that you don't trust in a zombie apocalypse. One of them's a hotel.
Because there's just loads of rooms.
Yeah. Like a hospital, that's another one. Never go into a hospital.
Like an underground, like, subway or a train station.
I'll know it when they're close. How old are you?
14.
Wow. Well, I mean, you got some balls on you, sister.
Ah!
Thanks.
Oh, I like Tess. There's so many cars. What's the chances of them walking on a car and a car alarm going off?
Nobody's gonna be coming after you, right?
Don't just stand there.
Quick.
I'd be Jack Sparrowing down the road.
Let's keep moving.
Does that gun have a sight on it?
I hope so.
Didn't look like it.
It's the fact that, like, so, like, they're walking on cars, and I feel like you said, the game that you're meant to be sneaking a lot. Is there going to be a lot of really ridiculous sound design where it's them walking over, like, broken glass, and then walking over, try not to make too much noise and stuff? Oh, God, the frog.
Oh my god, the frogs and the ducks survived. That's another one.
Water.
Water.
Dunno.
Knee-high water.
So gross.
Because if something runs at you,
Oh, check it out.
you're going to have to wade through the water.
Yes, ma'am. Right away, ma'am.
You're a weird kid.
You're a weird kid.
Alright, stop being a quirky teenager now. Let's just...
I'm sorry.
But look at him, though, going over to make sure she's alright. Come on.
I would literally be there going, right, that's enough of the quirky teenager gimmick now. Let's just
Yeah.
do this, get to safety.
Zip it.
We're not sightseeing here. Which would you rather be? Would you rather be smugglers like them, or would you rather be like one of the people in the quarantine zone?
Good up there?
Yeah, it's a bit of a mess, so I'm gonna need a few minutes.
I feel like everyone would try and say, "Oh, I'd be a smuggler," but like you'd want to just be in the quarantine zone, wouldn't you? Where you know it's like relatively safe.
Where are you from?
Yeah, they are. They're gonna get.
Texas,
They're gonna get to.
What about Tess?
Detroit, some Michigan.
I go to school. I know where Detroit is.
Ouch. They're very hostile towards each other.
So, what about that guy last night?
To be fair, he smacked that bint straight in the face.
Put the gun down, Joe.
Didn't feel too bad about that.
I know, like for her, like she has like a butter knife. How is she gonna kill anything with that?
Yeah. Maybe get her a spear or something. Oh.
I don't like that.
It's
They're all like, oh, like the sun is hitting off them.
They're connected.
I don't like it.
More than you know. The fungus also grows underground. Long fibers like wires, some of them stretching over a mile. You step on a patch of cordyceps in one place, and you can wake a dozen infected from somewhere else. Now they know where you are, now they come.
Oh, I don't like that. Yeah, you'd get some big lights, wouldn't you? Or like you can get those lights that are like really hot. Do you know what I mean? They're like that powerful. So
Yeah.
get some of those and just like, whoa. Attach one to the back of your head, attach one at the front of your head, attach one at the sides.
Just attach one to every part of your body.
Yeah.
Oh, you're just like,
Well, there's a way across from the top floor.
I have a spare hand.
Congratulations.
oh dear. I like them. I like these three. They're like the Three Musketeers. Yeah, you would just turn yourself into like a walking rave, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
I wouldn't know where to step. What if you step on something and you wake up 100 zombies?
I know. You'd be like Gimli, wouldn't you, in like Return of the King?
Mm.
Where you're like, ooh, 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 ooh. You would be like tiptoeing.
Maybe grab like a musket or something.
Alright.
Or a blunderbuss.
Take you 10 minutes to reload it.
Maybe he was attacked outside. Crawled through the doors. The door was open. Could have been him. I don't hear it.
Who would you hear?
Oh, one of the things, isn't it?
You see, somebody did that.
again, we haven't got time for the quirky
Again?
teenager gimmick.
I know. No attitude, girl here. Look at that dude.
That
That'll
was-
be you.
Now is not the time.
Oh my god.
So what is it then?
Then they said something about something that the face
Yeah,
opens up and they can see in the dark.
Two-headed zombie they can see in the dark. But she said she was attacked by a zombie once and it didn't look like that.
No, it didn't. It didn't do that. I thought she said.
Oh, creaky stairs.
See what I mean by sound design.
Oh!
I don't like it. I'm more tense in this than I am in horror movies. What's going on?
Yeah, look, musket.
It's a cannon.
Cannon. Didn't check the door.
What do you mean?
When you enter a room, you always check behind the door first.
Brilliant. Now they're not. Like the sound. I don't like the sound. Careful the statues, girl.
That's gross. Oh my god, they're getting surrounded.
And she has a butter knife.
Musket. Oh. Shoot the bloody thing in the head. Why would you shoot it in the body? Not good. Oh, it looked cool. Oh,
Away, man.
now's not the time.
Oh, that's clever. He like
Yeah,
confused
stop
it.
Would shooting it in the head stop it?
You would chuck them, wouldn't you? You would chuck them somewhere.
What, the bullets?
They were the empty ones, weren't they?
Oh.
They were the shells.
Oh, it's zooming in on him. It's going to be like right next to him, isn't it? Yep, they are gross. Are they what did that to that man?
I don't. Oh my god. Is this the type of stuff you have to do in the game?
Stuff like this, yeah. I think. Yeah, you called it.
Do it!
She's gonna stab it.
Hey, let's get the fuck out of here.
Oh, did she get bit again? I suppose if she's immune, it doesn't really matter, but...
I mean, still, I wouldn't exactly like to be chommed on by one of those things.
No.
Think of all the kinds of diseases and stuff, aside from just the fungus.
Yeah.
I think for once, maybe we can actually win. Just go and watch her.
What's wrong with her?
Did she get bitten?
Oh, I think she might have been, you know. She doesn't want him addressing a wound.
Ladders.
Is that a ladder or is that like a
Looks like a ladder.
antenna that's just been makeshifted into a ladder? I mean, she's kind of right, to be fair. If you got the word that, like, there was a potential cure, would you not do everything you could to sort of...
This could kind of serve as like a test for him, couldn't it? Like if she doesn't get infected after a few hours, then he knows for definite, don't they? They know. Why does he keep on showing us his feet?
I know.
Making me like anxious.
Worried there's going to be like a bear trap or a mine or something.
Oh, there's blood.
A lot of blood. This is going to be very depressing if the people they came to deliver her to are dead. They didn't look like...
With bullet shots in the van.
Yeah.
It's like they're being mauled by something. They aren't being, like, turned. Like that guy in the museum.
Someone survived.
They went inside.
Good tracking ability, good for her.
Tess.
Come on.
Tess!
She seems very thingy at the minute.
One of them got bit. The healthy ones fought the sick ones. Everyone lost. Tess, what are you doing?
Where did Marlene say that she was taking you? Ellie.
I don't know, just west.
Just okay, well, I mean, one of them's got to have a map on them, right? Joel, can you help me?
No! Tess, it's over. We are going home.
This is not my fucking home!
She's infected.
Oh no.
Show me.
If it's a leg, it'll take longer, won't it, for it to...
Doesn't matter, what can they do for her? She's still gonna turn. I thought it was gonna be a leg.
This is real.
Same amount of time.
It's fucking real. I need you to get her to Bill and Frank's. They'll take her off your hands. They'll handle it from here.
No, I can't. They won't take her. They're not gonna take
They
her.
will, because you'll convince them. Yes, you will. I never ask you for anything, not to feel the way I felt, not to... You shut the fuck up, because I don't have time.
Oh, is that all the ones outside? Oh! Oh no! There's loads of them!
Oh, that's what she said, wasn't it?
Yeah. Crap!
Gotta go.
All of them.
What are you doing?
Making sure that they don't follow you.
Just gonna set the place alight.
Maybe... I mean, I'm not being thingy, but maybe take some of the weapons, take some of the guns. Some bullets.
Say who you can say.
Don't wanna ruin your moment or anything, but there are grenades on the floor. Yeah, there's literally grenades on the floor. Ah! Ah! Oh no.
Oh, it makes me feel sick. Oh, God.
Ugh, 2 episodes. He's lost Sarah and he's lost Tess. But, you know, as horrible as it was, it's the right move, isn't it? If she's lost and there's no curing her, then... Yeah, you were very tense there, weren't you?
It was just, it's like you say, though, stuff like that, stuff where, like, they have to sneak and be extra quiet because they can hear, like, it's not necessarily like they can see, but they can hear and stuff like that. It's like...
Scary.
Yeah, it does make you tense. Like, I wouldn't be able to handle a situation like that.
It's interesting. Normally with zombie apocalypse films, the emphasis for scaring tends to be on when there's a horde, like when there's a big group of them. With this, that episode there anyway, it made it scary with only 2 zombies. Like, they were only trying to avoid 2 zombies. Obviously, in the end, it got to the point where I was like, right, okay, so in the next episode, there's going to be a lot of them. Oh, well, you know, they all got blown up, so not really. But
It puts more emphasis because, like you said, it's always the horde, isn't it? But this one, like, if they're going through that much effort just for 2 zombies, imagine what they would deal with if there was a horde. If there was, like, multiple of them in the building and stuff. It's like it would, wouldn't it?
yeah,
It makes it seem scarier, like a bigger deal when there's more of them.
yeah. So yeah, that was us watching episode 2. You'll probably get episodes 1, 2, and 3, all probably one after the other, because I think we need to catch up on all of us. The Last of Us are dead. The Last of Us are dead? No, it's All of Us are dead, and The Last of Us. So yeah, expect The Last of Us episode 3 tomorrow. I've got it back onto my desk, stuck on my foot. Like the video, subscribe, ding the bell to be notified when we upload. We upload every day. Anything else you want to say?
It's like I'm liking this show, but it's making me, like, really tense and make me feel sick. Like that bit with the whole...
When you kissed her, yeah.
Like, why? Why did they have to do that to us? You know? Like, why? Like, it's mean. It's mean. I hope there's no more weird tentacly kisses like that in the future.
So do I. Thank you for watching.
I need to know.